Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And very good morning, everybody. How are you all today? So it's 9 a.m. already. So today we going to finish our webinar series in e-learning, where previously on the 3rd of March, we have done with the creating assignment and forum in eLearn at USM. And then on the 9th of March, we discussed and we learned together how to embed resources. And I think I had fun, yeah? I had fun conducting the session on the 9th of March, yeah? And today we're going to finish the third sessions for our webinar series, which is how to create questions, question bank, and quiz in eLearn at USM. So let's see how many participants do we have today. So we have 97, yeah, including me, 99 participants. That's quite a lot for today. And I'm not sure, were you with me on the 3rd and the 9th of March as well? Yeah? Okay. Right. So basically, what we're going to do today is first, I'm going to show you how we can create a category, yeah, a category in the eLearn. And after we have created the category, we can insert or add questions into each of the categories into forming a question bank. And once we have a question bank, you can set for your quiz, yeah, to put quiz in your eLearn. So let me just share my module. Okay, this is my module. I'm going to share it with all of you. Let's just copy this module and I will put it in the chat box, yeah. Waalaikumsalam, selamat pagi semua. Okay, so I just pasted the link for the module, yeah, the eLearn at USM. So you can go, you can click the link and it will direct you to the module that I prepared, which is eLearn at USM module. So hope that you can get through. Right, are you able to open the module? This module? Yeah, okay, good then. Okay. Right, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Yeah, for those who just joined this session, my name is Dr. Nur Asniza Ishaq. You can call me Dr. Ija. I'm from School of Educational Studies in USM. And my background is science education, particularly in biology education. And I'm quite new to USM, just been 3 years in USM. But it's okay. I will teach you how to create a question today, inshallah. And I do hope that you will enjoy the session with me and we can make, you know, our eLearn more interesting, more fascinating, and more effective for our students to use, yeah, hopefully. Okay, so for those who did not join me previously, in this module, I have information regarding how you can add synopsis, announcement, creating assignment, creating forum, even some information how you can upload and embed resources. And for today, we're going to look at how we can create questions, question banks, and also how to create quiz in your e-learning. Okay, so let's just go straight away to creating questions and question bank. Yeah, creating questions and question bank. Right. So this page, yeah, in this page, it will guide you on how to create questions and question bank, as well as how to create quiz in eLearn. So that would be the objective of our session today. Yeah. So if you don't have your own question right now, you can use questions that I provided in my Google Drive. You can just click to that link and it will direct you to example of questions that I have created for my own course. So just that you want to do a hands-on throughout the session, you can use these questions. But if you have your own question, why not? Yeah. While I'm explaining how we can create the questions or the question bank, you can use your own questions as well. Yeah. And later, when I'm going to explain how we can add quiz, you can use your own question from your own course too. So now try and find your own question first if you want to use your own question. But if you want to use your own question, I provided with a sample of question from my own course, and you can go to the question bank. Yeah, you can go to question bank, and it will direct you to this example, yeah, of questions for my particular course. Okay, so it's up to you if you want to or you don't want to. You can use your own question as well. Right. We are now in task 9. Yeah, if you follow me from the beginning, I have so many tasks for you to do, but this is the end of our sessions for webinar series. We are in task 9 now. Okay, so task 9 is creating category for question bank based on topic. So let's say the quiz that you're going to form is not part of your assessment. Yeah, you know, when we have a course in our BPK, in our instructional plan, we have the evaluation for our course learning outcome. Yeah, it is in the form of quiz, in the form of assignment, in the form of project. Okay, let's say the quiz that you created in eLearn is not meant for the evaluation of any course learning outcome. Yeah, it's not meant to evaluate the student for their coursework or the CLO. It is just to get a better understanding, yeah, for you to get a better understanding on how does your students understand, okay? How does your student understand whatever that you have taught them in the lecture? You can give a simple quiz, right? So, and that simple quiz can be done towards the end of each of your lecture, okay? So, in order to do that, you know, you have certain question for certain topic. Why not you create categories for your quiz? Okay, let's say category 1 is meant for topic 1. Yeah, topic 1 in lecture 1 of your e-learning. Category 2 is for topic 2 for week 2 of your e-learning. So it is much organized, yeah, if you have questions under category. So I'm going to show you how we can create category in our e-learning. Okay, so this is just a basic instructions, yeah, a very straight to the point instruction. If you go to your e-learning, of course you have to log in into your e-learning. You will see a gear icon. Okay, so let's say, yeah, I snapshot part of my e-learning. All right, and this is the course. Okay, the course that I choose, PGA 103, Teacher, School and Society. Yeah, you will see this gear button. Right, after this, I will show in the e-learn. This is just a notes first. You will see this gear button and there are edit setting, filters, so on and so forth. What you need to do is you need to click to more. Yeah, you click to more, and once you click to more, what you will see is that, okay, you will see many others features of the eLearn, such as question bank. Okay, so what you need to do now, after you click more, there is a part where it shows question bank. So just click to question bank. So it will bring you to this page. Yeah, right? Question bank. Okay, so under question bank, we have questions, categories, and also import and export. But for this webinar, I'm just going to show you how we can create categories, questions into our question bank, as well as how to create quiz. I'm not going to show you how we can import and export the quiz. Yeah. So if you want to add categories, you just click to categories and it will bring you to this next page, which is add category, where you need to write down the name of the category, yeah, the instruction or any description of the category or information of the category, and then you just add the category. Okay, so let us now together go to your eLearn. Right? So this is my eLearn. Of course, you have to log in first, and then you need to turn editing on. It's a compulsory to turn editing on, or else you cannot edit any part of your course page or your e-learning in the Moodle. So turn editing on. Of course, it will, first it will bring you to the dashboard, dashboard of your course, your semester 1 and semester 2. Let's say I want to choose this course, PGA 103, Teacher, School and Society. All right, where it will bring you to your course page. And like I said, please turn editing on first before you wish to edit your e-learning. All right, so this is my course page. Yeah, this is my course page. I already put the synopsis and the announcement, so on and so forth. And now I want to add category. Yeah, add category for my question bank. So you can see the gear icon here. Yeah, so you just click that gear icon. Are you with me? Yeah, let's do together. All right. So click that gear icon. You'll see more. Yeah, you will see more. Click more. Okay, and it will bring you to this page, course administration page. Okay, you will see badges as well as question bank. So now we want to add categories in our question bank, right? So just click categories. And it will bring you to this page, adding categories. So we want to create categories for course PGA 103, which is my course, or in your case, maybe you have selected your course, yeah? So the parent category is, of course, default for PGA 103, okay? So I only have 2 category, but just leave it by default, which is for the course of PGA 103. What you need to do now, you have to give name for your category. So let's say I'm going to put, my first category is, let's say this is dasar pendidikan kebangsaan. Something related to your course, yeah? Okay. So if you wish to add category info for you to remember, yeah, next time when you open your e-learning, you know that, oh, this category is about what. You can add information for your category, yeah. So maybe I just put this category contain questions regarding dasar pendidikan kebangsaan, something like this. Up to you how you're going to create your category info. Yeah, and you can even change the size of the font and also the unique colors into your font. Up to you. Yeah. Okay, so when you are ready. Okay, so what is ID number? ID number. If used, the ID number must be unique within each question category. Yeah, it provides another way of identifying a question which is sometimes useful but can usually be left blank. I mean, I don't put any ID number for my category. I just leave it. So when I'm ready, yeah, I will just add category. So under my course, which is PGA 103, I already have one category, which is Dasar Pendidikan Kebangsaan. But you can see that there is 0 here. Yeah, 0 means there is no question have been added into this category yet because I have not added any question yet. Yeah, that's why you can see 0 there. Okay, so let's say you want to add another category. Okay, right, for topic 2, for example. So let's say Dasar Pendidikan Kebangsaan is for topic 1. Now I'm moving on to topic 2, which is Falsafah Pendidikan Kebangsaan. Just an example, yeah. Falsafah Pendidikan Kebangsaan. So you can write your second topic, yeah, as your second category. So my information is this category contain questions regarding falsafah pendidikan kebangsaan. So that is just info for me, yeah, for me to get later on after I open this category. Okay, let's say I'm satisfied with the name and the category info. So I just add category. So what you see now is that under default for PGA 103, which is your course name or my course name, you can see that you have created 2 categories. Yeah, you have created 2 categories. Okay, so let's say you wish, let's say for this semester, you wanted to give a quiz every week. Yeah, every week after you finish with the lecture. Yeah, so you can add 14 categories if you wish to, right? So it's easier for you to prepare all the question or the categories first before you created the quiz. That is the trick. The trick and how you can make your, using your eLearn faster. Yeah. So create the categories, and after that we insert the question for each of the category. And this is if you wish to give a quiz immediately after each of your lecture for each particular week. Okay. So okay with adding category? Are you okay with adding category, or do you want me to show more? One more time. All right, good. Yeah, so that is how we create category. So now, yeah, let's go back to the module. Yeah, I'm done with task 9, creating categories. We move on to task 10, which is adding question to question bank. So you have created a category. Now what you want to do is that you need to create question, or you need to add question into each of the category that you have created earlier in task 9. Yeah. So again, the step is you go to the gear icon, which is for setting. Yeah. You click more again, go to question bank, and this time you need to click to questions. Yeah. Just now you click to category. Now we click to questions and create a new question. Yeah, so this is how it will look like. Yeah, you will see that you are now creating or adding a new question. Yeah, so you can choose question, okay, or you can type your own question. It's up to you. I will show you now. Yeah. So if you have your question ready, it is much easier. Yeah, instead of just typing it. So what you can do is that you prepare your question in Word first, in Microsoft Word, and then we can just simply copy paste from the words into the e-learning, yeah, into the e-learn. All right. So Okay, if you have add all the questions, you can see that under question bank, you have created question number 1, question number 2, so on and so forth. Yeah. So let us go to the eLearn again. Right. If you go back to your course, okay, go back to your course, click this gear icon, go to more. Again, it will bring you to this course administration page. Yeah, under question bank, just now you click categories, right? But this time, click questions. Yeah, clicks on question and it will bring you to this page where you are now adding, you want to add question, okay, into which category. Yeah, so far, Moodle has set default for PGA 103, but if you click under select a category, you'll see that the categories that you have created earlier. So just now I created 2 categories, which are Dasar Pendidikan Kebangsaan and Falsafah Pendidikan Kebangsaan. So let's say you have 14 categories that you have created, you will see the list of 14 categories under select a category. Yeah. So let's say I want to, let's see, yeah. Right, we start with Falsafah Pendidikan Kebangsaan first. Let's say I want to add quiz under Falsafah Pendidikan Kebangsaan. So I just select the category, which is Falsafah Pendidikan Kebangsaan. Okay, so what do we have underneath it? So this category contain questions regarding Falsafah Pendidikan Kebangsaan. That is my information. Remember I typed earlier when I created the categories, this was my sentences, yeah, my information for me to understand better what is this category is all about. This is not from Moodle, yeah, this is what you have created earlier when you created the category. Okay, and then we have no tag filters applied. Okay, no filter, we don't want any filters. Then we have show question text in the question list. Yeah, we tick that. Okay, we show question text in the question list. And for the option, also show question from subcategories and all question. If you have created questions before this, you can also show all question. But in my case, I have not created any question yet for this course. Yeah, so I just leave it there. But if you have, restore and backup, backup and restore the quiz that you have created earlier in the previous session, sidang yang sebelum ni will be appear on your new session. That if you have done backup and restore. Yeah. Right. So let's now click on create a new question. Okay. So this would be the list of questions that you can add into your question bank. We have multiple choice question. Okay. We have true or false question, matching, short answer, numerical, essay, calculated multi-choice, so on and so forth. Yeah. But today I'm just going to show you how you can add quiz using a multiple choice questions and then short answer and also essay. Yeah, so later after we are done with this webinar, you can create your own quiz, depends on the types of questions. Yeah, so let's say for the first question, it is true or false. This is from my question bank. Okay, under category of Falsafah Pendidikan Kebangsaan, I have a true or false question. So I'm going to choose in my eLearn a true or false question. Okay, so once you have clicked true false question, right, click add. Okay, this is the page that will pop up under you click add. Yeah, and in general part, what you'll see is that you have category, right? Yeah, this is the category. Okay, we want to add question under falsafah pendidikan kebangsaan. And you must write. So this mark, this symbol here, meaning that it's a compulsory for you to fill in. Yeah, if you did not fill in the part, okay, meaning that you are not done. You are not finished with adding the question. Okay, so this symbol is compulsory for you to fill in. So what will be the question name? Okay, let's say this question name is simple one lah. I put soalan 1 FPK. Okay, soalan 1 FPK because this is in Malay kan. Okay, soalan 1 FPK. And what will be the question tag? So this is the part, yeah, or the space where you need to add the question, right? I have the question in Word. So my question is this one. I just copy and then paste. So the question is, insan yang seimbang dan harmoni merujuk kepada insan yang mengetahui bahawa hukum dan fenomena alam merupakan peraturan yang ditetapkan oleh pencipta. Yeah, this is about falsafah pendidikan kebangsaan lah. Okay, by right, all of us lecturers, you should know what is falsafah pendidikan kebangsaan. And because I'm training teachers, I'm training teachers, future teachers, so they need to know what is falsafah pendidikan kebangsaan. So let's say this question is too small. Yeah, you can bold it and you can even enlarge it. Yeah, let's say I'm going to choose a large font, right? So take some time. Okay, there you go. I have make it bigger. Right, default mark is 1, meaning that if they get it correctly, they get 1 mark. But it depends. Yeah, if you go to default mark, meaning that you see this symbol, it means that it's a compulsory for you to give mark. Yeah, to give mark for this question. So let's say I just leave it by default. By Moodle, the mark is 1, so just leave it. And general feedback means if you wish to write any feedback regarding this question, yeah, regarding this question. Okay, so ID number, this is not compulsory for you to write an ID number for this question. I think I just leave it blank. Right. Feedback for the response true. Yeah, we have feedback for the response true, feedback for the response false. Yeah? So underneath ID number, you see correct answer because this is a true or false question. So the statement is that this is the statement, insan yang seimbang dan harmoni merujuk kepada insan. So the student needs to know or to answer whether this statement is true or false. So this statement is true. Yeah. Okay, the answer is true. So what you need to do is that at correct answer, you have to tick true. If it's false, just leave it false. Yeah. But in this case, the set statement that I wrote is true. So let's say the student got the answer correct, which means they choose true. You can write feedback for the response true. You can say congratulations. You got the, ini bahasa Melayu kan? Tahniah. Anda berjaya mendapat jawapan yang betul. Okay, that is your feedback. You know, just to make them happy by, you know, when they got the answer correct, when they get the question, yeah, they answer the question correctly, they get a nice feedback from you. Yeah, they got a nice feedback from you. Okay. We want to make it bold, we can bold it. It's up to you, yeah? Up to you. Okay. And then let's say the student got wrong, yeah, answer wrongly. You can also give a nice feedback to them. Tak apa. Ha, macam opah-opah bunyinya. Tak apa. Cuba lagi ya. Something like that. Okay, so they are not sad when they got the question wrongly. Okay, when they answer wrongly. Yeah. Okay. So wouldn't it be nice, us as a lecturer, we give nice feedback to our students just to motivate them, yeah, just to motivate them to try harder and harder next time. Okay, let's say you are satisfied with this question. You have add all the question name, you have add question name, question text, yeah, default marks, and then you have put correct answer, okay, whether true or false, and some feedbacks, nice feedbacks to your students. You can save changes. Okay, so once you save changes, the one in green is the new added question into your question bank under the category of falsafah pendidikan kebangsaan. So automatically now, you can see the number 1. Yeah, number 1 under this category. Remember, before this, I told you it's 0. 0 means you have not added any question yet. But since you have added one question, it appear number 1. You have created or you have added one question. Let's say you want to add more question. Yeah, you are not happy by just giving one question. I want to add more question. Okay, you can create, just click create new question. So this time, I'm going to show you a multiple choice question. Okay, multiple choice question. So you go to multiple choice question. Just click on multiple choice question and then click add. Right? So it will bring you to this page, adding a multiple choice question under the category of falsafah pendidikan kebangsaan. And like I said earlier, okay, it's important for you, it's wajib lah, yeah, wajib, yeah, essential, yeah, for you to fill in the question name, question text, and also the default mark, right? So this time, question name would be soalan FPK2. Yeah, I think I wrote soalan FPK1 just now. So this time, the name of this question is soalan FPK2. FPK is falsafah pendidikan kebangsaan. So write the question text. Okay, go to your words. Right, this is the first question. Antara berikut yang manakah tidak terkandung di dalam falsafah pendidikan kebangsaan? So I just copy and then paste it here. Ya, antara berikut yang manakah tidak terkandung di dalam falsafah pendidikan kebangsaan. So I can make it bold and I want to make it large as well. So my students can easily see the font. Yeah, okay. Default mark, don't forget to set default mark. Let's say this time I want to set default mark 100. Lah 10 lah, 10 ya. I just put 10. So up to you. Ya, berapa markah yang kita nak bagi pada student kita. Okay. So general feedback means, okay, what is general feedback? General feedback is shown to the student after they have completed the question. Yeah, unlike specific feedback, which depend on the question type and which response the student gave, the same general feedback text is shown to all students. So this is a general feedback to all the students. Or maybe you can say, tahniah, ya, tahniah. Nampaknya semua bijak belaka. Contoh, ya, semuanya nampaknya semua bijak belaka. Semua faham berkaitan FPK. Yang tidak faham, sila jumpa saya. Okay, something like that. Yeah, general feedback after the student have completed answer the question. Okay. Right. No need for you to fill in the ID number. Okay. So one multiple answers. One answer only. This is multiple choice question. It is possible to have only one answer and it's possible to have many answers. But usually we set one answer only, but it depend on you. If you have, out of 4 options, there are 2 answers, so you can write or you can choose multiple answers allowed. But in this case, I just restricted into one answer only. Then you can see underneath this, shuffle the choices. So what does it mean by shuffle the choices? Okay, if enable, the order of the answer is randomly shuffled for each attempt, provided that shuffle within question in the activity setting is also enabled. Yeah, not just that we shuffle the question, we also want to shuffle the choices as well. This is important. This is important, especially if we do the quiz face to face, meaning in the lecture hall or in the tutorial classroom. Right? In the future, we'll be having a face-to-face class again, where we will conduct the quiz inside the classroom. So it is quite dangerous when we conduct the quiz inside the classroom or by face-to-face, because the tendency of our students to peep, to their neighbours. Dia ada potensi untuk nak melihat kepada kawan-kawan dia punya jawapan. So Moodle is very clever. You can shuffle the choices and also you can shuffle the questions as well. So bila dia nak tengok orang sebelah, alamak, tak sama lah pula soalannya. Sebenarnya soalan tu sama je, just that we have shuffled the questions. And here we shuffle the choices as well. Right? So number the choices. Okay, you have an option A, B, C. The numbering, numbering. A, B, C ke 1, 2, 3 or in Roman, capital Roman or no numbering, up to you. So I would prefer saya punya ni A, B, C, D. Okay, this one, the capital letter A, B, C and D. Okay, show standard instruction, no. So what is show standard instruction? Whether to show the instruction, select one or select one or more before multiple choice answer. So there's no specific instruction for each of the options. Saya tak nak. So I just leave it no. So this is a part where you need to fill in the answer for multiple choice question. Multiple choice question have choices. You have to fill in the choices and you have to tell Moodle which one is the correct answer. So I already typed in my words. So the first one is kepercayaan kepada Tuhan. So just copy and then I just paste it here. And it's none. None, undergrade, none. None mean this is not the correct answer. This is not the correct answer. So second option is suatu usaha yang holistik. Copy. Then under choice 2, I just paste. And again, for the grade, it is also none, meaning that it's not the correct answer. If you wish to write feedback for each of the choices, it's up to you. Okay. But right now, I'm not going to write any feedback. For option C or choice C, menekankan aspek emosi, rohani dan intelek, it is still not the correct answer. Okay, so just leave it none. And the final option, okay, D, mengembangkan potensi kumpulan secara menyeluruh dan bersepadu. 100%. 100% mean that is the correct answer. So I just going to paste it under choice 4. And for the grade now, for grade now, I'm going to choose 100%. Just now, I just choose none, right? None mean it's not the correct answer. Okay, but when I changed it into 100, it shows that this choice is the correct answer for this question. What are the question? Antara berikut yang manakah tidak, Maybe I just should put this in the capital letter. Tidak. Tidak terkandung di dalam falsafah pendidikan kebangsaan. So the correct answer is option number 4, which is D. Yeah, D. Okay, mengembangkan potensi kumpulan secara menyeluruh dan bersepadu. The correct answer is mengembangkan potensi individu. Ya, individu secara menyeluruh dan bersepadu. So this option is wrong. I put 100%. If the student answer, if the student choose choice 4. Right, if you have 6 choices, 7 choices, you can still click, ya. Click more choices.
Dan juga beberapa sukan yang lain. Zulkifli memulakan tugas sebagai pensyarah di Pusat Pengajian Kejuruteraan Bahan dan Sumber Mineral Universiti Sains Malaysia pada 2006 dan pada tahun 2010 beliau telah dinaikkan pangkat ke Dr. Profesor Madya. Hasil usaha gigih beliau di dalam aktiviti penyelidikan, konsultasi industri dan aktiviti pengajaran pembelajaran, beliau seterusnya telah dilantik ke jawatan profesor pada tahun 2016. Atas perkhidmatannya yang cemerlang, beliau dianugerahkan anugerah perkhidmatan cemerlang oleh Pusat Pengajian pada.
Okay, thank you. I wonder what she's listening to. Yeah. Okay, something macam big event tu kan. Ha, ada iklan. Okay. Right. Let's say you have many choices. You can just click more choices. Yeah. So usually MCQ we gave them 4 choices, but if you have more, it's up to you. Yeah. Moodle provide you with so many choices for you to fill in. Okay, under combined feedback, for any correct response, your answer is correct. This is default. Yeah. For any partially correct response, your answer is partially correct. Okay. So this is up to you whether you want to include it or not. Okay. Multiple tries, you penalty for each incorrect try. Hint 1. I don't fill in this part. Yeah, I just fill in the general and also the choices part only. So let's say you are happy. You are happy with your question. You are happy with the choices and the answer. You can save changes. Yeah. So now you see that there are two colors under your question bank for this category, which is falsafah pendidikan kebangsaan. You can see that automatically for falsafah pendidikan kebangsaan, there are 2 questions have been added. Okay, there are 2 questions have been added. And the one in green is the latest questions that you have added into your question bank under this category. The previous one is no longer in green. So automatically bila kita tambah soalan baru, dia akan jadi warna hijau. So that the one in green is the latest question that you have added into your question bank. Okay, so now we have 2 questions under falsafah pendidikan kebangsaan. Do I have more questions? Yeah. Yeah. Let me show you one more time. Yeah. Let me just show you one more time how we add question. Question here from Dr. Ang Min Hui. How if we have choices for student to choose as answer in combination? Combination meaning have multiple choices, right? You can set it earlier. Yeah. Let me just show you.
No, doctor. I want to ask is, let's say we have 6 choices like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we have like A is 1, 2, 3 is correct, and then B is 3, 4 correct. That type. It means like the multiple choices like 2-layer type.
Yeah, which means that for the choices, they can choose 1 and 2, right?
So like that, yeah.
You can set. I will show you. You can set. Yeah, meaning that you have multiple answer for your choices, right? Yeah, so you have to set that which question is correct and which question is incorrect. I mean, which choices is incorrect. Yeah, we can set that. Okay, so let me just show you now. Question 3, yang manakah antara berikut adalah ilmu dan falsafah epistemologi? Okay, so now create a new question. Still under multiple choice question. You can add. Okay, now question name is soalan 3 FPK. Yeah, and this will be the question text. Okay, so default marks 10. General feedback, if you have general feedback, you can write down. Here, under one or multiple answer. Yeah, so let's say I click multiple answers allowed. Multiple answers allowed mean under the choices that we gave them, like Dr. said just now, we have 8 choices. There are 2 questions that are correct. So they can pick 2 questions. Yeah, okay. And other things that we can do is that we can set the question. Yeah, we can set the question text under question tag. Yang manakah antara berikut adalah ilmu falsafah pendidikan epistemologi. You write down the answer here. 1 is what? 2 is what? 3 is what? 4 is what? Yeah. Okay, you write the text here. And under the choices, you can write 1, 2, and 3, something like that. Yeah. All are correct. Okay. That is another option that you can do. So you have 2 options. Either you set or you write the choices under the question text, but for the options, you write 1, 2, and 3, 1 and 3 only, 2 and 4 only, or you allow them to answer more than 1 choices. Clear tak, Dr. Ang? Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem. Right. So yang manakah antara berikut adalah ilmu falsafah epistemology? Let's say, I'm not sure my question how it like.
Taswati.
Okay, this is just a normal.
So aku Taswati.
Yeah.
Saya Zul daripada Sains Kesihatan Kelantan. So just nak tanya kalau
Asmiza.
Ya.
Dr. Zul, saya Asmiza.
Ya, Dr. Nasiza, ya.
Okay.
Okay, soalan saya, kalau kata setiap choices tu kita ada true and false balik. A, true and false,
Okay.
true and false. So guna kaedah yang sama ke atau macam mana? Boleh Dr. Nasiza tunjukkan? Terima kasih.
Untuk true and false, maksudnya doktor, we have the question, yeah, right, Dr. Zul? We have the question, and then for option 1, it's true. For option 2, it's false. Something like that ke macam mana? I don't.
True. So multiple, one question, then there is multiple choice question A, B, C, D, E. Okay, then each A, for example, options A, the student has to choose whether that statement A is true or false. False. So how we can do that?
It's for you to fill in the question text. Let's say you have the text for 1, you give the statement and it's true. For 2, it is false. So you nak yang mana yang true, macam tu kan? So you can write the choices underneath here. Okay? Macam tu ke Dr. Zul? Bukan. Is it under multiple choice question or is it under true or false?
Multiple choice question. For example, warna rama-rama.
Okay.
Rama-rama. Alright. So rama-rama, for example, A is blue. Then blue is correct. The B is yellow. The other is false. Okay. So students, each of the options, the student has to state to choose whether the statement is true or false for each options. For each, choice of options. Yeah, multiple choice question there. Soalan saya complicated. I think quite common. Maksudnya kalau soalan A, soalan macam mana dia buat? So choice of the question. Okay, setiap soalan multiple choice question ada A, B, C kan? Selalunya satu soalan yang first level, dia student akan pilih mana di antara 5 tu soalan yang betul untuk jawapan tersebut.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
But then this is another additional step. So the student should state whether the choice of question A to true or false. So B, true or false.
Oh, meaning if you want to do that, you need to add another question lah macam tu.
Oh, kena buat question suku asing lagi sekali.
Buat question asing using the previous question ataupun question from yang sebelum ni, kan? Kita nyatakan apa yang kita nak. And usually kita boleh combinekan dua question ni. Kan tadi we shuffle the question, but we can set in Moodle question 1 and question 2 kita tak separate kan. We can do that. Boleh Dr. Zul? Just now I said that for the question we can shuffle, right? The position of the question. But in this case, because question 1 and question 2 they are together, meaning after student answer question 1, they can answer question 2. So you can set in Moodle both of these question kita tak shuffle kan. We can do that. So dia datang serentak lah. Dia keluar berturutan. Macam tu. But under the same type of question kita tak boleh buat. Kita tak boleh buat. Yeah?
Okay. Alright. So kena, kalau kita nak buat for the each option, so ada true and false, then kena buat a new question, ya?
Yeah.
Okay, thank
Okay,
you.
Dr. Zul. Thank you. So, okay. So, ada soalan lagi tak? Ada soalan lagi? Any more question? From Dr. Kamaruzaman, kalau semua jawapan adalah betul, maka kita offkan shuffle tu kan? Bagaimana kita nak choice 1 for shuffle, tapi choice 5 kekal number 5. Oh, once we set shuffle, selalunya soalan tu akan di-shufflekan lah. Ya? Itulah kekurangan dia. When we set for shuffle the choices, all the choices will be shuffled. Yeah. Okay. From Omar Hassan, how can we make a quiz for a specific number of students? You mean if you have a small group of students or you have a large number of students? Is it? Dr. Omar? How can we make a quiz for a specific number of students? You group the student first. You mean you want to group the student first? Yeah, you can group the student. Like I explained to you earlier, when we want to do forum, we can group our student first. There's a setting for that. So let's say we have a large number of students. Let's say we have 100 and we want to group the student into 50, 150 students, for example, 50, 3 group. So you can set in Moodle, group the student first. You group the students and you give different questions to the student. That is possible. Yeah, because you have group. So things you need to do first, you need to group the student first. Yeah, but I have no time to show it here. Okay. No problem. How to save the question in the bank and reuse for the next semester. Okay, like I said, you can make the questions in the question bank and you finish using it for this semester. When you want to use for next semester, you can backup and restore. Yeah, when you do backup and restore, whatever that you have inserted in the eLearn for that particular semester or session will be backup and restore again in your new eLearn, in your new semester. Yeah, okay. Yeah, thank you, Dr. Rozana. You can, Dr. Rozana. Amin, Rozana. Okay, you can use restrict access, meaning that you have set certain number of students to answer that questions, and sometimes we can provide password as well. Yeah, we can provide password. All right. Zana, maybe you can, tolong bagi link how to backup and restore in the chat box. Maybe some of the lecturers want to see the YouTube. Yeah, we have the video on how to backup and restore in CDE YouTube. Yeah. All right. So I think you are quite clear with the multiple choice question. So let's say I'm just going to fill this 1 and 3. This is the question. Just going to complete it. Okay, I'm done. See changes. So automatically now under category of falsafah pendidikan kebangsaan, we have three questions. Yeah, we have 3 questions. Thank you, Puan Zana. So Puan Zana have already shared the link, the YouTube link on how to backup and restore your eLearn, yeah, from the previous eLearn or previous semester of your eLearn. It will be helpful for you. Okay, so let's say you are done with the question bank. Okay, you are done with the question bank. Okay, go back to your course. Yeah, and you can add question. If you want to add question for another category, it's the same step. Go to more, and then question bank. You add question, and now you can add question to, let's say, dasar pendidikan kebangsaan, the second one. So just click on create a new question. The same step as I explained earlier. So if you have 14 categories, so you need to add questions under each of the category. Yeah. So when you want to give the quiz, you just create quiz and add the questions from the question bank. Right? So far, any question before I move on to next step, which is create quiz. So just now, I show you how we create categories and how we can add question under each of the category in our question bank. Yeah. So if you look at the choices of type of question, there are so many types of questions, yeah, that you can add. Okay. Short answer, we have essay, yeah. So it's up to you how you want to add questions into the question bank. Right. So next is that, okay, if you have no problem with creating question and question bank, we can go to creating a quiz. So you have already created all the questions and put it in the question bank, and you are ready to create your own quiz for your students to answer. It's either quiz by the end of each of the week or quiz as part of the evaluation for your CLO. Yeah, you can do both. Okay. So we are now in our final task, which is task 11, which is creating quiz. Right? Choose the week that you want to add the quiz. You click on activities. Yeah, you click on activities and you'll see so many choices under activities, but you want to add quiz. So you just click quiz. Yeah, click quiz. Yeah, and then you will see this window, or you will see this page, which is adding a new quiz to quiz falsafah pendidikan kebangsaan. Okay, this is the name of my quiz lah. Yeah, you write the name of the quiz, the description, so on and so forth. Okay, so let me just show you. So we are done with this adding question. Go back to your course. Okay, let's say I want to add quiz here. Yeah. So things that you need to do first, maybe you can change the name of this week title. So I'm going to put quiz falsafah pendidikan kebangsaan. Okay, so just enter and automatically the title for this week is quiz falsafah pendidikan kebangsaan. Yeah, you can do the quiz anytime. Yeah, but if you don't want your student to see it, you can always hide week. Okay, I just sharing what happened yesterday. I had my first class. The student keep on, complaining. Why isn't there anything in the eLearn? Yeah, didn't you put anything in the eLearn? I just kept quiet. And yesterday I showed them. Can you see that my eLearn is full with activities, but it's all hidden from all of you. Okay, so you can add as many as you want in your eLearn, but if you don't want to show it to your student, you can just hide it. Yeah, even the quiz as well. Okay, so under this quiz, you need to add an activity or resource first, and then click quiz. Right, so it's a compulsory for you to write the name of the quiz. So I already put quiz falsafah pendidikan kebangsaan, so I can just repeat writing it. Quiz falsafah pendidikan kebangsaan, and please write a proper description for this quiz. Yeah, Assalamualaikum. Okay, kepada pelajar semua. Semua pelajar. Sila jawab semua soalan bagi kuis ini. Kuis ini mengandungi 10 soalan pelbagai pilihan. Because let's say I decided to give them an MCQ questions, ya. Okay. Yang membawa pemberatan 10% untuk kerja kursus anda. Selamat menjawab. Okay, a good instruction would motivate them actually, yeah. Okay, bold, large, and I think I want to put an icon, a smiley icon, yeah, so that they'll be happy when they answer the quiz, even though the quiz is hard, yeah. Okay, so let's say below this, you can add pictures, you can add videos if you wish to, yeah. So I just want to add a smiley icon. Where's the smiley icon? Yeah, this one. Okay, the emoji. Okay, gonna put love. One more love. There you go. All right. Okay, so don't forget to take display description on course page. And this is the important things that you need to do is to fill in all the criteria, well, not all, some of the criteria for the quiz. The first one is timing. Okay, if you wish to ask questions, you can write down on the chat box here. I will entertain you, don't worry. Okay, so under timing criteria, you see open the quiz, close the quiz, time limit, when time expires. It means that if you create this quiz earlier, if you set the quiz not to open yet, the student cannot answer the quiz. Yeah, if you don't hide the quiz, yeah, you open it, still the student cannot answer it until the quiz is open. So it's you to decide when do you want the quiz to open and when do you want the quiz to close. Let's say you need to click enable first. Yeah, click enable. Today is 24th. Let's say you want the quiz to start tomorrow. Yeah, on the 25th. So you select 25th of March. And what time? What time does you allow the quiz to open so that your student can answer? Let's say you allow the quiz to open at 8 a.m. Yeah, at 8 a.m. So you can set 8 a.m. So tomorrow at 8 a.m., the student can start answering the quiz. Yeah, but if they open today, no, they are not allowed to attempt the quiz yet because you have set open the quiz. And you can set when do you want to close the quiz. Of course, we have certain limit of time for the students to answer the quiz. Let's say you only give them 8 hours. Yeah, 8 hours to answer the quiz. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4 sampai pukul 4 saja ya. So tomorrow at 25th of March pada pukul at 4 p.m. the student can no longer answer the quiz. Yeah, so that's why if you if you intended to have certain limitation of time, you should write it under the instruction. Yeah. Sila jawab soalan bagi kuis ini. Kuis dengan 10 soalan bagi jawab anda. Okay, maybe you can write here. Ya. Masa kuis akan dibuka pada 25 Mac tu bermula jam 8 pagi sehingga jam 9 pagi. Okay, dalam kurungan 8 jam. Okay, so a proper instruction will help your student to understand better. Yeah, okay. So this would be the instruction. Maybe if you want to make it bigger, you can make it bigger for the instruction, extra large. Okay, hold on, it takes some time. Okay, silap, bukan 24 Mac, but it should be 25th of March. Check. Okay, this should be 25th. 25 March. Okay, so you have set open and close the quiz. You can even set the time limit. Yeah, time limit to answer the quiz. Let's say it's open 8 hours, but once they open or they're attempting the quiz, they can only allow to answer it within 1 hour only. So you can restrict that. Petang. Okay, petang. Thank you, Dr. Mazlina. Okay. The quiz open for 8 hours, but you only allow them to answer 1 hour only. So you can restrict time limit for 60 minutes only. Okay. Apalah saya ni nak tulis 4 petang bukan 9. Gelakkan saya ya, Dr. Mazlina. Okay. Right. So this timing, the first one is for you to allow the students to open the quiz. Okay, start attempting the quiz. So they can start attempt, let's say that the quiz open at 8. So let's say the student can answer at 9. Yeah, they can answer at 9. But when they answer at 9, they open the quiz at 9. By 10, they have to stop. They have to submit it. Yeah, because you limit for them to only answer within 60 minutes only. Okay. So katalah you buka pada 1 minggu, quiz ni dibuka 1 minggu. Ya. Buka pada 1 minggu, open 25th, mungkin tutup pada bila? Hujung bulan 31. So seminggu tu quiz tu dibuka. But once they attempt it, they open it, they are only allowed to answer it within 60 minutes. Itu kalau kita restrict it like that. Yeah? We restrict it like that. Okay. Ya, doktor. Bagus tak tidur. Right? Ada soalan tak so far? Faham tak tentang timing ni? Faham Okay? Alright, good. Then, when time expires, okay, when time expires, open attempts are submitted automatically. Okay, what else do we have? There is a grace period when open attempt can be submitted, but no more questions answered. And also, attempt must be submitted before time expires or they are not counted. Yeah, kalau you are dah set kan, there is a grace period, there is certain period of time after they have submitted the question, tapi kita tak allow them to answer any more question. You can set that as well. But attempt must be submitted before time expires or they are not counted. Ini kalau you are cruel enough lah, kalau janganlah buat macam ni dekat student. Maksudnya kalau dia tak berjaya submit, semua soalan tu tak dikira. All of the question are not counted. Don't do that to your student, yeah. What we usually do is that open attempts are submitted automatically. Okay, so apa-apa yang dia dah jawab automatically will be submitted. Okay, so that is set default by Moodle. And then for the grade, yeah, under grade, we have grade category, grade to pass, attempts allowed, grading method. So usually we don't have any category for grade. We just leave it uncategorized. But you can set grade to pass. Let's say total mark is 100. Yeah, total mark is 100. Let's say grade to pass is 50. Yeah, grade to pass is 50. So if the student got 50 and above, meaning they pass the quiz. But if it's below than 50, they fail lah, yeah. Right, under attempts allowed, how many attempts do you allow your student to answer the quiz? Let's say, I usually allow 2 attempts. Yeah, I usually allow 2 attempts. The first attempt, they got only, let's say I have 10 MCQ questions, they only got 5 out of 10 correct. Even though 5 is still pass, yeah, but they are not satisfied. The students are not satisfied with the grade. They want to go for another attempt. So I usually allow them to do so. Yeah, I usually allow them to do so. So what I do is that is either I take the highest grade or average grade. Yeah, if you are kind enough, you take the highest grade. The first attempt, the student got 5 out of 10. The second attempt, they got 8 out of 10. So if you want to help student, you give that the second attempt's grade, yeah, which is 8 out of 10. But if you want to be fair to everybody, you can take average grade. So 5 plus 8 divide by 2. So that would be lebih fair lah orang kata kan, ya, lebih fair, lebih adil. But it's up to you. It's up to you how you're going to set the grade, yeah. You can even just allow 1 attempt, yeah. Sekali saja boleh, tak sampai 10 kali pun boleh, yeah. But then you need to decide. You want to give a highest grade, yeah. You want to give mark for the first attempt only or the last attempt only. It depends. It depends how you're going to decide it, yeah. As for the layout, this will be the layout of the question. Yeah, layout of the question. You want 1 page with 1 question, 1 page with 2 questions, you can do that. Yeah? Okay, so usually we set for 1 page, 1 question, right? If you have so many questions and you don't want the student to keep on clicking next question, you can set 1 page, 2 questions, or 1 page, 4 questions. Don't set too many questions. It will make your student got very confused with the layout, yeah, with the settings as well. Okay. Okay, so navigation, free or sequential. I mean, the student can go to any question or they must go to the next question. It's up to you. Right, next is question behavior. Right, remember when we created the question, we shuffled the option. Now, in the setting for the quiz, we need to tell Moodle whether we want to shuffle or not the question. Okay, let's say you want the question to be in its own sequence. After question number 1 should be question number 2. They cannot be separate. Okay, you can do that by no, clicking no. Yeah, you don't want to shuffle the question. Yeah, but when I said, remember I said when we do online quiz, especially when they are in the classroom, there's a tendency of our students to, you know, to be naughty. Yeah, tendency of them to be naughty, peep on their neighbors, discussing. So it would be much better if we shuffle the question. Yeah, we must shuffle the question to avoid cheating among them. It's not that we don't trust them. We do trust our students, but we are avoiding them to be naughty. Yeah, kita nak mereka jadi nakal. Alright, okay. Yeah, the students are naughty all the time, whether face to face or online. Online lagi lah, we cannot do anything kan, because we cannot see them. But this is the only way that we can do in lessen their naughty, yeah, their naughtiness too. Okay, by shuffling the question and also shuffling the choices. Yeah. Okay. And then review option. This one just leave it by default, yeah. Just leave it default. Appearance, show the user's picture, yeah. You want your student to show the picture, usually we don't want to, yeah. Just no image. Decimal places in grade, usually set by default to decimal places. Decimal places in question grade, same as for overall grade, just leave it by default. Okay, others, I think, okay, if you have restriction on attempt, yeah, meaning that you want to provide certain password for certain group, yeah, you can create password. You can create password for this attempt. Yeah, meaning if the student want to answer this question, this would be the password. This is for security lah, yeah. This is for security. Okay. Okay, if I click to require password, if a password is specified, a student must enter it in order to attempt the quiz. Yeah, just now somebody asked me if you have large question and you have certain quiz for certain group, so this group have their own password. This group have their own password. Yeah, so you meet the restriction. Yeah, you meet the restriction for the attempt or the quiz. Okay. Enforce delay between first and second attempt. Let's say you allow them to answer two attempts. You don't want them to answer right after the first attempt. For the second attempt, you don't want them to answer right after the first attempt. You can delay between the first and second attempt. Maybe you are kind enough, you say if your first attempt is not good, bacalah balik. Baca balik, tengok yang mana salah so that you won't repeat the same mistake. So there will be a delay. Yeah, there will be a delay. How we can allow the student to answer between the first attempt as well as the second attempt. All right. Allow quiz to be attempted offline using the mobile apps. Okay, this one I don't think we can access to it yet. Yeah. Right. Overall feedback. Right, if the student got 100%, you can say, Tanya, terbaik. Okay. Let's say they got only 50%. Tak apa. Cuba lagi. Usaha lagi. Okay. If they get 0%, kalau nak tambah pun boleh lah. Lepas ni kalau 50 to 0, sorry. If they get, mana pergi? Okay, 50. Grade boundary kalau dapat 30. Sorry, dapat 30. You boleh tulis lagi. Tak apa, cuba lagi, usaha lagi. Macam itulah ya, kita bagi feedback to the students so that they are motivated in answering the quiz. We don't just leave them like that. Sedih ya, dapat result teruk. But at least we give some feedback to the student. Okay. Right. Okay, question. How to group the student? Okay, thank you Zana. Okay, Puan Zana have already upload YouTube link how to create grouping in eLearn at USM tutorial. So because this session I'm just going to show you how you can add question and also quiz. So after this you can refer to how you can create or form a group. Okay, all right. Right, let's say you have restrict access restriction, no. Others, you just leave it by default and then save and return to course, yeah. Oh, feedback, grade boundaries must be between 0 and, okay, tak boleh lah. Maksudnya kita bagi kosong saja. Kosong ke 100 sahaja. Kalau kosong dapat apa, ni dapat apa. Okay, there you go. Buang dah. The grade to pass cannot be greater than maximum possible grade, which is 10. Okay, so grade to pass is 5. Okay, dia marah. Dia tak bagi lebih daripada 10. Okay. Alright. So, we have created the quiz, but we have not added the question yet, ya, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan. So, this is how the quiz that we have set just now in our course page. Yeah. So, quiz falsafah pendidikan kebangsaan. This is the instruction for the quiz. So, when the students open the eLearn, then they'll see the instruction. Yeah. And like I said, make sure the instruction is properly given to the student, so they won't get any confusion. Yeah, they won't get confused with the instruction. Right, and I said, let's say you want to tutup mata, you want to hide, you can always hide. Yeah, hide from the student. So when the student open the eLearn, dia tak nampak pun quiz. Okay, so tak apalah, kita show big balik. So now we want to add question. Yeah, we want to add question. You click on the quiz that you have created just now. Click quiz falsafah pendidikan kebangsaan. Okay, so what you see is that the instruction, you see the instruction, okay. Attempt allowed because we have set 2. The quiz will not be available until Thursday of 25th of March at 8 a.m. And this quiz will close on Wednesday, 31st March at 4 p.m. Time limit, 1 hour. Yeah, grading method, average grade. So whatever that we have set in the quiz, shown, yeah, shown here under the quiz that we have created. But still, to me, a proper instruction from you, yeah, would be meaningful for the students. Sometimes they don't really read. They don't read the instruction given by Moodle that we have set, okay, because they are so eager in answer the quiz. Okay, so if you look at this under text in the pink box, no question have been added yet. Kita belum tambah soalan apa pun lagi. Yeah. So how to add question now? You go, this is our final task. Go to edit quiz. Yeah. Go to edit quiz. And now we are in the page of editing quiz, quiz falsafah pendidikan kebangsaan. Right. So, macam mana? Kat mana kita nak tambah? You go to this button, add. So, when you click add, you will see an option of adding a new question, adding from question bank, and adding a random question. If you have questions from question bank, you can straight away click question from question bank. So, previously, I already explained to you how we can create a question in the question bank. Yeah, in each of the category. So let's say we have the question, so we click on from a question bank. Okay, so this will pop up from your window. Add from the question bank at the end. So select a category. Remember, we have created categories. Okay, let's say I want to add question from this category, yeah, falsafah pendidikan kebangsaan. And I have 3 questions created under the category, and I want to choose all of these questions. So you just select, yeah, you tick the box, okay, right? And after you have you choose the question, you have selected the question, click add selected question to the quiz. And Alhamdulillah, we have inserted 3 questions under the quiz already. Okay, so question 1, question 2, question 3. And don't forget to shuffle. Yeah, we want to shuffle the question. Okay, even though we have set shuffle, but you can set again here, shuffle the question. Right, maximum grade is 10 lah. Memang selalunya Moodle letak maximum grade is 10. But you can change it if you want. Yeah? Okay, so you have add. Let's say you want to add new question that is not in question bank. You can go to the bottommost of the list of your question and go to add a new question. Let's say now I want to add what else question do I have? Essay question, yeah. I want to add an essay question. Just click on essay, click add, okay. So this is soalan FPK 4, for example. And the question text is Uraikan kepentingan falsafah. Uraikan kepentingan falsafah. Let's say I want them to write it in 200 patah perkataan, 200 words. Okay. Boleh. Right. And others, it's the same like I explained earlier. Response option requires. Okay, so in response option, you can choose whether they can answer in a format of HTML, file picker, plain text, but default is HTML lah ya. Require the student to enter text. Okay. Okay, we require the student to enter text. Maksudnya dia tak boleh download, dia kena jawab dalam teks. And input box size, because this is an essay question and I allow them to write down their answer in 200 words. So I need a lot of lines. So maybe I will provide 30 lines, yeah, 30 lines for response option. Do you allow attachment? Okay, I allow them to answer it in text, yeah, in the box given or space given. I also allow them to upload their answer. Yeah, because this is an essay question, I allow them to upload the question, the answer. So, but attachment that I allow, maybe I only allow one attachment only. Yeah. So require attachment. Attachment are optional. Okay. But no, I say it's a compulsory for you to attach at least one attachment. Okay. Let's say in my instruction, I want them to attach an article. An article that I have read about falsafah pendidikan kebangsaan. So they need to upload one article. Okay, but if you say it's optional, you can choose attachment optional. But in this case, I said yes, it's a compulsory for them to attach one article that they refer to when answer this essay question. Yeah. So when you allow the students to attach their maybe PDF file or whatsoever, so you have to choose what file you accept for the attachment. Yeah, so if you go here, we have archive file, audio file, image file, video file, so many files. So let's say just click all file types. Yeah, they can write, they can hantar image, they can send videos, they can send PDF, yeah, so on and so forth. So just all file types. But I would recommend you to allow your student to send their text. Let's say they have written in words, convert it into PDF. It'll be easier for you to mark it. Yeah, senang nak tanda kalau dia dah hantar dalam bentuk PDF. If you allow your student to attach in a PDF form, you can automatically open it without downloading it. Yeah, but if they send it in a words file, you need to download it first. Okay, so that's the good things about allowing your student to send it in a PDF form. Alright. Response template. This is just the template. Just leave it. Yeah. Information for graders if you want to add any information for you. Okay. And then let's say you are satisfied with every information that you have provided. You just save changes. Yeah. Save changes and now you have 4 questions for your quiz. Kalau nak add lagi, you add lah. Okay. You can add some more. Right, so here there's an option for you to change the maximum mark, yeah. Just click on the pencil, you boleh tukar lah. Let's say sini saya tak nak 10, I just want to put 1. Mana dia? 1, yeah. Tak jadi. 1, enter, okay. Right. So ni pun 10, katalah tak nak 10, saya letak 1. Just 1. Okay. 1 markah saja. 1 soalan 1 markah. Or maybe untuk essay lah kita boleh bagi markah lebih sikit. But maximum is 10 here. Maximum grade here is 10. Okay, total mark is 4. Right. So dah siap, semua dah cantik dah. I think you're happy. It should be 10, but I just show you 4. You're happy with the questions that you have set in this quiz. Don't forget to click save, yeah. So dah siap, semua dah cantik dah. Okay, now go back to quiz falsafah pendidikan kebangsaan. Right, go to this quiz. Right. So now you can see that dah ada question. You have added question. Okay, you have added question. Let's say you want to preview. You want to preview how does this question look like. You can go to this gear icon or the setting button. Yeah, you can edit setting. You can edit quiz. Yeah, you can edit your quiz again. You can preview. You can look at the results. Yeah, these are all setting for your quiz. Let's say I want to preview my quiz. This is just a preview. Yeah. Okay. So time limit, it already say your attempt will have a time limit of 1 hour. When you start, the timer will begin to count down and cannot be paused. Yeah, you must finish your attempt before it expires. Are you sure you wish to start now? So this is an instruction given from the Moodle, yeah, not from me. Okay, so let's say yeah, I'm ready. So start attempt. So this is how it will look like from the student side. Okay, so this is question 1. Remember we made the layout, one page, one question. So imagine if you have one page with 4 questions, everything will be crammed under one page. Serabut sikit lah. So this is question 1. Remember we have shuffled. We have shuffled the question. So the question 1 for me is not the same for question 1 for other person. Yeah, because we have shuffled it. So yang manakah antara berikut adalah ilmu dalam falsafah epistemologi. Yang ini kita main bantai tadi kan. Okay, letak je lah B. Okay. Next page. Antara berikut yang manakah tidak terkandung dalam falsafah pendidikan. Okay, I think it's D. Next page. Insan yang seimbang dan harmoni. Okay, katalah true. Ya. Next page. Huraikan kepentingan falsafah. Okay, falsafah pendidikan kebangsaan adalah, okay lah, tulislah, dia tulislah. So it's either they can write in a text box. Remember, saya dah letakkan 30 line. Yeah, I make 30 line for the response. Okay, so if you created 20 line, maybe the space is shorter. It depends on how many words you allow your students to answer in the space given. And remember, it's a compulsory for student to attach a file. So saya akan cuba attach je lah file apa-apa pun lah. Yeah, choose file. Apa yang saya nak letak? Tipu-tipu pun satu. Okay, data tutorial 2. Okay, this is image. Right? Upload this file. Okay, so I already uploaded the file. Right? And student can go to previous page. Within that 60 minutes, they can go to previous page and check the answer, whether it's correct or not. Yeah. But if they're satisfied, finish attempt. So you can see that for the summary attempt, answer for question 1 is saved. All are saved. Yeah, because we set that automatically whatever the student answer, we save them. Yeah. So if they want to return to attempt, they can do so because they're allowed to answer two times, right? But let's say they are satisfied, submit all and finish. Yeah, confirmation. Okay. So bila dia dah submit all, submit all and finish, dia boleh tahulah mana yang dia dapat betul, mana yang dia dapat salah. Your answer is incorrect. The correct answer is C, 1 and 3. Okay. Remember the feedback I gave? Tahniah, nampaknya semua bijak belaka. Semua faham berkaitan FPK. Yang tidak faham sila jumpa saya. So remember we gave feedback to the student. So after they finish attempting it, if they got it correct, we praise them. Kita bagi ucapan-ucapan yang nihal lah. Yang best. Tahniah, anda berjaya mendapat jawapan yang betul. Okay, right? So for the essay question, you need to mark yourself lah ya. Dia kena self marking. Alright. So let's say I'm done. Finish review. Okay. So that is how it looks like. Right. So any question for creating quiz? Ada soalan tak? You want me to show you again? Ada yang nak saya tunjuk balik ke how we can create a quiz? Ada tak?
Summarize balik.
Okay, summarize from the beginning ya. Boleh, boleh? Okay, cikgu. Cikgu. Yalah memang cikgu pun. Okay. Let's go to the module. Kita tengok balik apa yang kita dah belajar. What you have learned today. First things that we did was we create a category. Kan? We create a category so that after this, if you wish to add quiz for each of the topic, it's easier for you. Yeah, it's easier for you because you have put all the question under each of the category, and that category is meant for certain topics that you have taught your student. Alright? Okay. Ni just sepintas lalu saya tengok nota lah. After this, I show you in the eLearn. Right? After you have created the category, what you need to do is that you have to add questions under each of the category. Kena tambah soalan to each of the category by adding question. Yeah. Go to question bank and add the question. Right? And after you have created all the question in your question bank under each of the category, I think you are ready. Yeah, you are ready to set for your quiz. Okay, so lagi saya go to the eLearn. So in quiz, of course you have to choose week for you to create the quiz, and after that add the quiz, and you need to set your quiz first before adding the question. Yeah, kena set dulu quiz kita. When do you open it, when do you close it, how many limit of time you allow your student to answer, what will be the grade, yeah, so on and so forth, yeah. And once you have set your quiz, you are ready to add your question, and it will be easier if you prepared already all the question in the question bank. You just can automatically add from the question bank into your quiz, and you know, after that you are ready. So let's go to the eLearn back, yeah. Okay. Pada course kita kan. So kalau nak create category, I just go one more time. Go to gear icon. And then kita boleh pergi pada more. Kemudian next we go to categories. Okay. Write down the category A. Dah. Okay. And then just add category. So automatically you have new category with 0 question yet. You don't add any question. So that is how we can add category. So under this course, I already have 3 categories. Okay, let's say you want to add question. Okay, you can go back to question bank. Okay, and this time you click question. Yeah. Here in question bank, you can click categories as well. But now we want to click question. Right? You want to add question under which category? You need to select. Yeah, let's say you want to add under dasar pendidikan kebangsaan this time. So far, there's no question under this category. Go to create a new question. So you can choose what kind of question do you want to give to your student. Let's say true and false. We just add. Okay, question name DPK1. Okay, this will be the text. I'm not going to write okay, this will be the text. Just write the question in the question text, default mark, and set whether this question is true or false. Let's say this is false. You can write feedback. Yeah, for true, feedback for false as well. If you are satisfied, save changes. Uh-oh. Apa jadi? Ni patah balik. Okay, more question under DPK. Alamak, apa yang saya buat tak di-save lagi. Never mind. True, false. We do it very quickly. Tengok boleh ikut tak? DPK 1. This would be the text. Answer is false. Save and changes. Bismillah. Okay, so automatically the one in green meaning that you have added one question. So katalah saya dah ready dah. I've already added all the question in the question bank. Now I'm ready to make quiz. Ya, make quiz. Pilihlah minggu mana nak buat quiz. Okay, quiz DPK. Okay, add an activity or resource. Quiz. Name of the quiz. Quiz DPK. This will be the instruction. Write the instruction. Okay, for you to fill in the timing, the grade, layout, question behavior no need lah. Yang penting yang ni lah. Ya, yang penting timing, grade, layout. Okay, if you have restrict access, you can add yang lain tu just leave it by default if you want to. And then just save and return to. So automatically you dah ada quiz kat sini. You click on that quiz. You need to add question. Go to edit quiz. Okay. And please add question. Yeah, click add from question bank. If you have it from question bank, under category of DPK, you pilih saja. Choose one question. Select question to the quiz. Save. And that's it. You are done with adding quiz into quiz of DPK. Yeah. So that's it. Yeah. Now we have quiz DPK. If you click on quiz DPK, the students are ready to attempt. Alright? Boleh tak? Just saya tunjuk sikit lah from student side macam mana rupa the quiz for this quiz. Let's say I'm going to change my role Change my role into student. Saya nak jadi student sekarang ni. Okay. Apa yang kita, ini daripada student side lah. Okay, ini daripada student side, dia nampak the instruction. So kalau dia click, if the student click on quiz, this is what will appear on the quiz. Just the same like when we preview the quiz, They cannot answer the question yet or quiz yet because it is not open. Alright. Any question regarding how to add quiz?
Dr. Ija,
yang
boleh saya bertanya, katalah saya nak print soalan quiz untuk sama ada dalam bentuk PDF ataupun saya nak cetak untuk masukkan dalam fail kursus misalnya, apa yang boleh saya buat?
Oh, maksudnya doktor tak nak type
Tak, saya dah buat quiz tu dan saya nak cetak soalan 1 hingga 10 tu supaya saya boleh nampak satu dokumen yang boleh saya masukkan dalam fail kursus misalnya secara fizikal.
After you have graded them, let's say you want to print out from this Moodle.
Yes, that's right.
Boleh. Yang tu. Let's say after the student have graded, selalu what I did is that saya pergi pada print page. Katalah kita nak print page ni kan. Okay, we go to print page. So dia akan keluar. So dekat sini. Dekat sini I will click on save as PDF.
Okay.
Save as PDF and then dia akan save dalam kita punya desktop.
Okay, faham. Terima kasih Dr. Ija.
Alright, no problem. Okay. Okay. Any question yet? Ada. Can we use attempts allowed for essay question? Yes. Yes. You can allow your student to attempt so many times actually, Dr. Omar. You can set it. Yeah. And actually, if you don't want to type in your text, yeah, let's say you have a document that you have, right? You can even upload the document into the text where you should write the question. Tak payahlah kita nak type kan. You can also upload all the question from PDF into eLearn. So the student can just click into the PDF, dia nampak soalan, but still they have to answer it in eLearn. Pun you can do that. Yeah. E-learning, copy and paste. Boleh? Let's say I copy here, Ctrl C, saya masukkan dalam my Word. Okay, go to file, new document. Okay, tadi saya dah copy. Boleh? You can copy and paste also from eLearn into Word. Boleh, no problem. Or from Word into eLearn can also do that. Right, any more question? It's 10, almost that, it's 10:45. Student can use copy and paste in answering question, yes. Word from Word file, can we import the question? Yes, we can do that, but I don't have much time to show it here. Kita boleh import all the questions that we have created in Words into e-learning, but there are several settings that we have to follow lah. Boleh. Okay, is there any more question?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Dr. Omar. First, thank you for this useful webinar. My question was, when the student answering the questions, mostly my questions are essay, so they can use copy and paste. So I don't want them to use copy and paste. I want them just to type.
Oh. Zana, boleh tak we disable copy and paste in e-learning?
Yeah, I think yes, but I want to confirm.
Kalau untuk essay type, saya rasa memang tak boleh pakai copy and paste. Kalau essay type question memang tak boleh copy paste.
Okay. Dr. Omar,
Yeah.
feedback from Puan Zana, she said that if you are talking about essay questions, yeah, the student cannot copy and paste from any text into the e-learn. They cannot. They have to, because there's a setting where we want the student to type at the space given in the e-learning. So they cannot copy and paste. It's disabled.
Yeah, that's good.
But for
you.
quiz, I think for quiz and short answer. But the others, MCQ, all the answer is already in the e-learn, right?
Yeah. Thank you.
No problem. Could Dr. Ija briefly show how to import image into intro box? Intro box of the quiz, is it? I try, yeah. Okay, kita patah balik pada e-learning. Alright, this is the quiz. Import image, ya. Quiz falsafah pendidikan kebangsaan. Okay. Let's say I want to edit quiz. Saya nak tambah soalan, ya. If this is what you meant, I will try and help, ya. Add a new question. Let's say this is a short answer. add. Question name, ni soalan katalah on descriptive lah. Descriptive statistics. Yeah. So let's say, ni soalan descriptive ya. I have the question. I paste it here. But let's say I copy the image of this table. Ya. Saya tak nak masuk dalam bentuk table. I already copied it. So you go to here. You can add image. This is how we can add image. You can add video. So let's say your quiz have video for your student to see first. So you can add video. So let's say I want to add image. So browse repository, choose file. So let's say I've already screenshot this image. Okay. So it's already up. We want to upload. So there you go. You can modify the image. So this image is decorative only. Let's say you make it smaller, besar sangat, kita bisa letak 700. So it will be auto size. And if you are satisfied with the image, you can save image. Yeah. Okay. Save image. Sekejap dia uploading. So below the image, I have the question. Because I want them to write a short answer, maybe I will put this based on data given, build the hypothesis, so they will answer it, yeah? Okay, let's see how it looks like. Tak ada ke? Sekejap. Okay. Sekejap, dia ambil masa sikit nak appear. Tak dapat. Okay, never mind. Kita try one more time. Browse, choose file. Okay, I have the image. Choose file. Sorry. Upload. Okay lah, besar sangat. Okay, ambil 500 lah. Okay. Save image. Sekejap Dia ambil masa, kalau image ni ambil masa untuk to upload it in the e-learning. Okay, there you go. So that's the image. So let's say under the image, you have the question, you just paste it here. So based on the data given, ni kalau kecil ni boleh tarik ni you boleh tarik. Okay, so based on data given, build the hypothesis, transfer the data into SPSS. So let's say if this is an essay question, they will have to type lah. Question for number 1, what is the answer? Number 2, what is the answer? Yeah? Okay? So you need to give feedback. And then if you are satisfied, you can just save changes. Yeah? So that is how we can add image, we can add file, yeah, we can add videos, we can even embed video from YouTube. If you were with me on our previous webinar, kan? I already explained to you how we can embed videos from YouTube, from Padlet, so on and so forth. Yeah. Okay. Kenapa dia tak ni? Oh, value, question name. Stat 1. Right, so any more question? Apa dia tak bagi ni? Oh, answer, bla bla bla. Okay lah, boleh lah. Sebab ni kan short answer, answer 2 apa, answer 3 apa. Okay. You have to fill in everything. Only Moodle allow you to make changes, ya. Okay, dah ready. So kita dah ada dah. So macam mana rupa? How does this look like? Yeah, if you click to this question. Sorry, kalau kita nak dah ready, kita preview tengok ya. Kita preview. I show you how it look like in the preview. Okay, this one. Go to this gear, click preview. Okay, katalah kita start attempt. Jawab je lah ya. Next page. Next page. Inilah rupa dia Dr. Shah. Yeah, we have the question, we have the image. We have the image and then we have the questions. Yeah, by looking at the data, kita minta dia buat apa-apa. So we can control that. So what will be the answer? So answer number 1, answer number 2, yeah, answer number 3. So they have to answer it. Okay, so I think I'm done. I'm done with the session today. So from the first session, second session, and third session, I think I hope that the objective is achieved. Yeah, please help me by answering the feedback form given by CDE so that I can improve the way I conduct my webinar from time to time. All right. So Razana, ada Dr. Hasnina tanya bagaimana boleh saya hubungi CDE melalui WhatsApp. I think you have an email kan? Yeah. Okay. So thank you everybody. Thank you so much for participating my webinar series on e-learning. So let us make USM proud of us where lepas ni this semester our e-learn is effective. It's so effective by having a lot of information, quizzes, assignments, everything is in our e-learning. And when the student open the e-learn, dia akan rasa seronok lah. They will feel very happy by looking at the way we design our e-learn with all of the notes, the information, assignments, so on and so forth. So thank you again everybody. I hope that you have new knowledge today, and I'm so sorry if my presentation is not good enough, but I will try my best from time to time, inshallah. So thanks again. I'll see you when I see you, right? Assalamualaikum. You're most welcome, everybody.
Terima kasih Dr. Ija.
Sama-sama.
Waalaikumsalam.
Sama-sama.
Terima kasih Ija. Nanti jumpa lagi kat mana-mana.
Jumpa lagi Kak Odi.
Terima kasih juga Zana. Lupa Kak Zana dengan tim sini.
Sama-sama Kak Odi.
Thank you all.